Namaste, pranams, good morning, respected elders, dear brothers and sisters. Welcome to being heartful every day with Swadhyaya. On this most beautiful journey of the new 52 weeks program, we are working towards becoming the best version of ourselves through sustained, regular, diligent sadhana, through self-reflection and introspection, by journaling and trying to see what is it that goes on within ourselves that becomes our inner state, and reading the works of our beloved masters to try and gain an insight into what they see can be the way our journeys can unfold. All of this put together is helping us deepen our connection with our master, become more self-aware of the gaps that we need to work upon as our participation in our spiritual journey, and help us develop more interest and enthusiasm in our practice. This week, the exploration is of judgment and prejudice, one of the greatest hindrances to the evolution of a sincere aspirant. As part of our exploration, we have been recommended to go through complete works of Ramachandra from Revered Babuji, the first volume, where we have been invited to read the book Reality at Dawn, specifically the chapter on religion, where Babuji Maharaj has expounded on how prejudices on the part of the aspirants create layers of grossness that become hard and can be quite difficult to remove so that the soul can rise. How to remove these prejudices that are hardened thought patterns within ourselves is something we are looking to explore this week. We are invited to also go through Revered Chariji Maharaj's book, My Master, specifically the chapter on tolerance, where again, how judgments and prejudices play out in the life of an aspirant has been dealt with by Revered Chariji in great detail. Let us go through these two books and see what our masters have spoken about on this subject. As part of the Swadhyaya aspect of the program, each day we are invited to set some time aside for contemplation, and we have been given certain aspects for contemplation. We sit with this question alive in us, in our minds, and then whatever comes to us from within, as we look deep within to see what is my thinking, we put it down on pen and paper in our journal. Today we explore, after having gone through the aspects over the last 2 days, how are the judgments, those thoughts that come to me in my mind, the story that goes on in my mind when I am in a situation with respect to other people in my life, with respect to what is happening to me, with respect to different situations that I am faced with. What is it that my mind talks as a story? And these judgments of myself or others, how are they being a hindrance to my evolution? How are these judgments not allowing the lightness to unfold from within? These are nothing but old thought patterns. My mind is accustomed to thinking of a certain response to a situation, even if it is as a story that goes on immediately as I am in a particular situation. The mind becomes accustomed to it. It becomes a habitual response. With this habitual response, would we be able to perceive the person in front of us or a certain situation in its reality? In other words, would my perception be the pure and direct perception of reality as it is, not as I believe it is, or as it truly is? Revered Daji often refers to it as the colored lenses through which we see the world, the filters through which we perceive reality. It is as it is. Do I find that state within myself of being in a situation fully present with my full presence? Or is there something that comes between my ability to perceive myself as fully present? These thoughts that go on and on constantly within our minds. When we find ourselves in certain situations, are we able to experience the stillness and silence within that can show us the situation as it is? Or do we find the waters of the lake in our mind constantly in waves of thoughts, because of which I am unable to perceive the depth, the water, the clear waters, and be able to look within? How does this stop me from moving ahead? These questions are the ones that we look at today. This process of becoming self-aware of the stories I tell myself in my mind is the key to changing them, to making an effort along with prayer and surrender, seeking help from the Master to be free from these thought patterns and develop the positive, life-enhancing ones that will take me forward on my journey. With this, let us now practice point B cleaning. Begin with the intention that at the end of this cleaning, point B will be light and we will be immersed in the glow of the soul. Fixing our attention on point B, we make an intention using a firm will, all the heaviness and impurities are going out of point B from the front of the body. As this process goes on, the glow of the soul begins to emerge from behind. As the heaviness and impurities leave point B, the point is becoming lighter. The glow of the soul appearing from behind. Let us now prepare ourselves to receive the inspiration from beloved Babuji, connecting to the love within the heart. Let us bring our hearts into a space of soft and humble surrender. Of a vacuum of prayerfulness to receive. Whispers from the brighter world. Beloved Master, revered Babuji Maharaj. Saturday, January 22nd, 2005, 10 a.m. The bond between master and disciple is unwavering. Hence, the beauty of this commitment. Families of souls meet again from life to life, strengthened by a subtle bond defying time and space. Our way is spreading out in the world, expanding this family and creating a connection between countries and races with different ways of life. This commonality between all our brothers and sisters enlivens and strengthens our mission. Beyond appearances, all human beings are alike and carry in them the seed of the divine. Working on this aspect of union among all our aspirants, whoever they are, is a success. The same love for the Master must unite them beyond human considerations. Prejudices should be banished. Many of our aspirants still let themselves be taken in, not having understood how this kind of reaction is harmful to their evolution. The diversity within humanity is deliberate. Each person has enough to do with themselves if they really want to, and should avoid judging others as they continue to do. This behavior is a heavy handicap on which we will keep insisting. Practicing correctly is a good beginning. All the rest must follow, and over time, rid our abhyasis of their bad habits. Is the garden of your heart perfect, each one of you? If so, the model deserves to be held up as an example and one to be recorded among the holy of holies. In that respect, may our blessings encourage you in this way, where nothing is easy, but efforts are rewarded. Babuji Maharaj. How much gratitude could we express again and again for the presence of beloved Babuji, for all our masters, ever vigilant, ever willing to help us evolve. Ever present, always loving, helping us see our faults and defects and weaknesses and strengths. Let us connect to the source of divine light within the heart and prepare to meditate, holding the gratitude and love in our hearts. O Master, thou art the real goal of human life. We are yet but slaves of wishes, putting bar to our advancement. Thou art the only God and power to bring us up to that stage. In a state of prayer, finding ourselves seated in the presence of the Divine Master within the heart. Let us all meditate together. Let us become aware of the condition within the heart. Observe our feelings at all levels. Let's enliven the condition. Savor it. Relish it. The feeling of joyful gratitude. Feel the condition becoming absorbed into every cell of the body, all the subtle bodies, thoughts, feelings, and actions. The very basis of everything, immersed in the condition. The same condition is being absorbed in the surroundings, expanding to the whole world. Everything deeply absorbed in divine remembrance. Oneness of the condition within and without, inside and outside. We are now dissolving into the condition, and only the condition remains. Make a prayerful intention. to remain connected, to remain absorbed in this condition, even with eyes open, carrying the meditative state, allowing it to overflow from us to touch every person we meet, every place we go. Allow the condition to flow out of us throughout the day today. Let us now make some notes in our journal on the experience of the meditation and any guidance we may have received. We are immensely happy to once again share with all brothers and sisters that the Hindi Being Heartful Every Day was launched yesterday on the Learn to Meditate the Heartfulness Way channel as the Har Dil Dhyan, Har Din Dhyan program, beginning a new series of 52 weeks, exploring the noble qualities of the heart in Hindi for all our Hindi-speaking brothers and sisters. We invite you to share this wonderful launch of the Hindi Being Heartful Every Day with all our friends, acquaintances, colleagues, new seekers who would like to be a part of the program in Hindi. The timings are the same, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. every day, and the evening sessions again at the same time, 8:50 p.m. This is on the Learn to Meditate the Heartfulness Way channel. We once again urge you to invite new seekers, people who we have given 3 introductory sittings, to remain connected with the practice, to deepen their practice, to become regular with the practice, with the Being Heartful Everyday program. English or Hindi, it is now available in both languages. We urge all our brothers and sisters to go through the articles that have been recommended as part of this week's reading, where we are exploring Revered Daji's guidance on the subject of judgment and prejudice. We leave all our brothers and sisters with a question: which of the 10 principles of conscious living, the 10 maxims of Sahaj Marg, can help us get to the bottom, get to the root of judgment and prejudice within us, and offers us a practical way to free ourselves from this. Please do share your understanding of which maxim can help us if practiced. Write to us at bhed@heartfulness.org. You may also leave your comment on the YouTube video of this session. Until we meet again at 8:50 p.m. tonight, we wish all our brothers and sisters a blessed day ahead. Let us meet each other at 8:50 p.m. Namaste.